Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through removing the majority of the exhaust system from my Avanzato project car. The reason I'm doing this is that it's practically falling off already, and while it's not especially urgent to do this early on in the project, it's causing me two problems. Firstly, the silencer catches on the curb between two areas of my driveway that are different levels, and that risks damaging other things. Plus, the way it's hanging off to one side means the prop shaft is rubbing against it. Even though this is exacerbated by my prop shaft having a kink in it, it's still an annoyance. As you can see, I've got a complete separation of the pipe just behind the joint between the front pipe and the rear silencer section, plus the silencer has come completely adrift from the actual tailpipe that goes over the back axle, which you can see it a little bit better if I come at it from the other side like this. I was pretty pleased to find that the original exhaust trim was in the boot when I bought the car though. Hopefully it'll clean up quite nicely. It is a little bit silly to be honest, but it is an original fitment for the car, so I'd quite like to keep it when I get a new exhaust on there. Now, getting it off. I started with the rearmost section, which is just a normal type of rubber hanger on a metal hook. That didn't come off too badly. Next up, the hanger that's on the rearmost silencer box, which is probably the main one in terms of how much weight it's supporting. And then I just removed the last hanger up at the front, which is just ahead of the smaller centre box, and then it's completely off and I was able to pull the pipe out from underneath the car. This still left the front couple of inches of that section bolted to the front pipe. I did try undoing it freehand, but the fasteners were properly corroded on, and even though I'd hit them with some penetrating oil, they weren't going to shift easily. So what I did was support the joint with a jack to give something to work against, and then I attacked it with a breaker bar and a socket, which, as I expected, just sheared them straight off, but did let me remove that section of pipe. All I had to do then was use a zip tie to tie the downpipe off and just stop it dangling down. Although it's just a bit of plastic, there isn't really enough heat coming out at this point for it to cause any major problems for it. Anyway, here's the exhaust as it came off the car. You can see it does sort of match up together, but it's in a very bad way. Ideally, I'd just replace it, but this is one of the areas where you find you fall down with it being such a rare car in the UK. You can't easily get one off the shelf. There are other variants catered for, but I think where I'd have an issue would be with getting something suitable for integrating with the live rear axle, rather than the kind of rear suspension the two-wheel drive cars have. So what I'm probably going to do is have one custom made by someone. That, however, would mean giving them something to copy, or taking the car to them. So either way, I need something that fits this car. I think the best option is going to be to just attempt to bodge this mess back together as best I can, preferably in such a way that it will allow me to get the car through its MOT, and then at that point I can either take the car or just the exhaust to go and get a copy made of that. We'll address this kind of repair in a future video, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you'll check in with me again next time, and please like, subscribe and comment below.